Chapter 10. Letter from Miss Emily Wasta to Dr. Cal Curtis. Thanks for your concerns. Zach seems to have had a good first week, but now after 2 weeks, he says there are 2 new, meaner voices bothering him. What does this mean? As you suspected, Zach may not be taking his medicine properly. I found several pills in the wastebasket. Dr. Curtis picks up his phone after the second ring. Cal Curtis, he says. I say, "Hi, Dr. Curt, it's Zach." "Hi, Zach, how are you?" He asks. "I'm good," I say. "Everything's going all right?" He asks. "Your mom's okay?" "Oh, yes," I say. It occurs to me that I should say thanks for asking. That's what a normal person would say, so I say thanks for asking. I should explain to Dr. Curt why I'm phoning, but I can't think of how to start. Finally, I say, "I'm glad you were at your phone. At your office and stuff, I mean." Dr. Curt says, "Yes, it's nice to hear from you again too, Zach, but I've got a patient coming in just a few minutes, so I don't have much time to talk right now." "Okay," I say, "well, it's been nice talking to you." I'm about to hang up the phone when Frosty grabs it from me and says, "Hello?" He says into the phone, "My name is Alan Mender, and Zach is here with my brother Joey and me. He said we could trust you. We're in a hell of a lot of trouble." Aha! Now I know their real names, Alan and Joey. I like Frosty and Stormy better. There's a pause, a long one. Dr. Curt is saying something to Frosty. I mean, Alan. Finally, Alan says, "Yes, Dr. Curtis, I know your first concern is Zach. I'll put him on the line, but listen to him, okay?" He hands the phone to me. "Tell him what's going on here, Zach." I take the phone and try to think of the words. Before I can say anything, Dr. Curt asks, "Are you all right, Zach? What's going on there? And who is that? He sounds pretty shaky." I say, "He's real, Dr. Curt." "I know, Zach. Yes, he's real." I can't think of even how to start, so I just say the things that are in my brain. I guess his real name is Alan. I wish his name was Frosty. It's such a cool name. I wish his name was Frosty and mine was Stormy, not Wastoid. I wish. "Okay, Zach, it's okay," Dr. Curt says. "Can you explain what's happening?" Now the words just tumble out of my mouth. "He has a gun and it's real. His brother Joey has one too, and he shot the drawer and the little girl peed her pants. I mean her dress. I can't go get my medicine or any Maple bars because the police would shoot us, but there's 2 guns and 2 brothers and everybody gets to leave if you'll come here and bring my medicine, because I'm going to stay till you help us, okay?" Dr. Curt says, "You bet, Zach." He pauses a second, then asks, "Can I speak to Alan, the boy I spoke to a few moments ago? Can I speak to him again?" I say, "Sure," and I wait for Dr. Curt to say something more. Dr. Curt finally asks, "Zach, would you give Alan the phone now, please?" I say, "Oh, yeah, sure." I turn to Alan. "He wants to talk to you again." Alan takes the phone and listens for a few moments, then says, "I don't want to use the word hostages, but yeah, 9, counting Zach." Alan pauses for a few seconds, listening to Dr. Curtis. Now Alan explains about the police and the old ladies and the suits and everything else. Alan finally says, "The cops say they'll put a deal in writing, but we don't know if we can trust them. The Zach kid." Alan looks at me. "He says you can help us, mister. To be honest, we're pretty scared, and right now, we just want to get out of as much trouble as we can. Zach says we can trust you. I don't think Zach lies much, you know? I don't think he knows how. So can you help us?" That noise is the gerbils. They're running on the wheel. I think. Or is it Sweetie's tail? Gerbils. All right, Alan listens for a few seconds, then says, "Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. One more thing. Will you call our mom, Louise Mender, before the cops find out who we are? They'll scare her. We don't want her to see this on the news." Alan listens some more, then tells Dr. Curt his mom's phone number, then says, "Okay, Dr. Curt, thanks." Alan hangs up the phone and turns to me. "Okay, he's coming here and he's bringing your medicine. Are you really willing to wait here with us until he gets here?" "Sure," I say. Alan looks at me kind of funny and asks, "Aren't you scared, man? Aren't you the least bit afraid of dying?" I tell him the truth. "No." But I don't tell him the whole truth. The dying, for a long time now, has been the least of my worries. Alan takes a deep breath and pauses, looking around at everyone. Even though Alan's seen Pulp Fiction, I don't think he's looking at us like he wants to shoot us. Then again, how would I know for sure? End of chapter 10.